very strange to be standing up here outside on a Wednesday afternoon. Anyway, welcome everybody from our Mayor Paula, who's come to join us and do the official opening today, to our elected members and our staff, colleagues, and our VIP patients. You're actually front and centre here, Pam. I have to say, that's the best seat in the house.
That's right.
So welcome one and all. Now, before, I've had a little bit of pressure to say a few things in particular. So one of the things that I've had some pressure to say is talk about the history and how we got here, and how our practice has had humble and small origins, and it's certainly changed over the years. So I'm going to keep that part just really short. So which is, we started here, so Bron and I moved down to Kingston in 1989. And when we took over, took over this practice, and we worked out of a room that is in the back corner of Hobart Path at the moment. The room was about 1.5 metres wide by about 3 metres long. We were there 1.5 day a week, and we had a staff member, maybe intermittently, if that. So we shared the space with a guy called Graham Dudgeon, who was a gynecologist, I was a psychologist, and that's where we went from there. And then we relocated to here, and this is a Chinese restaurant. So in the 1990s it was a Chinese restaurant. So this was the main dining area, and we had the takeaway section here. And so what we've done is we've grown from that to now where we are a small practice, perhaps in the big scheme of things. We've got staff of 3 chiropractors, massage therapists. We've got a number of our support staff around here in uniforms, who after we finish today will be very pleased to take you just on a little guided tour around and see what we've got to offer. And we're now open here 6 days a week. So things have changed in that space. One of the things that we do, I think looking around at the moment, pretty much everybody who's here understands a little bit about chiropractic and what we do, and that our mission is very simple. We want to make a difference for people. We want to help change people's lives, and we do that one person at a time. And we think that what we do, if we make a difference for one person, then that influences the people around them, and it creates a ripple of change. So any of you who've been here who've been in pain, and we've got some who are hurting at the moment, and you understand that if you feel good, it means that you're positive, you can contribute, you can think, you can work, you can enjoy, you can be a good person to be around. So we think if we do that and we continue to do that, we're making a difference and a contribution for us, our families, and our community. And hopefully as you go around, those of us who haven't been in here, if you've got questions, please ask, talk to our staff members. They are our advocates. We'd like to identify that we think we're different and we're a little bit unique in what we do. And that is that a lot of what we do is about trying to assess people, find out what's wrong, to look for causes, to design unique systems and programs of care. And we do it using our manual strategies, our hands, spinal manipulation, coordinating with rehab, connecting people to other professionals as they need to. And you get to hopefully see the same person, because we know at the moment a lot of healthcare, you meet someone and they never develop a connection. We believe that's the strength of what we do, is we have those connections. What I thought I wanted to do is also go that some people may know and may not know that we've developed some novel things since we've been here for a long period of time. I'm sorry, I'm really cramping this style.
It's your show.
So what we've done since we've been here, we've done some novel things. We have developed a system for dealing with concussed people, concussion syndrome. We have developed systems and programs for helping people go through PCS, post-concussion syndromes. We have got we do some neuro rehab for people, which is one of the things that if you go through, you'll see some of the little bits that we do. We've developed a Well Seniors program, which I have to say council supported last year, and we actually, Dr. Ashley, who is here, actually put that on the ground over at the hub. We've developed some athletic performance improving procedures and testing, and we've evolved and developed that from the work that we did with NPL, so over here at Kingborough Lions, NPL WSL, over a number of years, and we certainly tested that when we were working assisting the statewide league Canberra Tigers last year as their AFL sports chiropractors. And we take snippets of that and we deliver it when we do community events. So when we help out with Rotary when they do their fun runs down here, when we help out at the airport marathon when we do events up in Hobart, and we think that we've developed a skill set that is actually, we can then help the people we see day to day. Now what I want to do is just go, without our patients we wouldn't be here. So we greatly enjoy seeing our people. We actually like the connection that we have. I'm looking at you again, Pam, and some of the other people here, because that's what makes some of our job very special, is the connection that we have and how we can have impact, and we treasure that. And I think our staff are actually really quite passionate in that space too, and for that we're always grateful that we've got good people, awesome people for the job. I've actually lost my one. So I guess we feel very privileged to be in that space, and I think all of us would feel that way. I also think we feel a responsibility, and that is to deliver the best we can to make those changes. And I think what we've done here is really, I'd like it to think of it as being a little symbolic of just the fact that we've been here a long time and we're committed to this community for here, today, tomorrow, and into the future. So I think that's very much where I was at.
Thank you, family.
My family.
Always thank your family.
Well, I have to say, my family are very tolerant and patient, because there is a lot of times that when we finish at 5 o'clock, when it's not gone at 5 o'clock, and one of our neighbours here and I sort of tag each other, because at times finishing and with the work we've been doing recently has not been a 6 o'clock thing. We've had to, and these guys can testify to that, we've had to deconstruct a clinic at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, so the traders can come and do something, and then we reconstruct it before we start work the next morning. And we've done that. So there's been a lot of tolerance and patience from my family. There's been a lot of generous giving of help and assistance from our extended family. Hi, welcome. Thank you, that was really, I really appreciate it. So a couple of things. So after we've done the official bit, please talk to one of our staff if you'd like to have a tour. I would actually really appreciate, on the desk here there's a blank piece of paper, you just put your name, you put a comment, I don't mind what you do, it'd just be nice for us to know who actually made it here today, including you, Vanessa. Please help yourself to food, there is cake and
savouries are coming.
Okay.
If you stop talking.
Right, now what I would like to do is I'd like to hand over to our Mayor Paula for a few words, and then
Thank you very much, Stephen. I think we need to give Stephen a round of applause for that. Well, it's certainly an honour to be here today, and can I acknowledge the members of Parliament who are here with us. We've got the Honourable Erica Betts, who of course is very busy at the moment during an election, so good to see you taking the time here, and the Honourable Meg Webb, who's just finished her election and has been re-elected. Great to see you. We've also got Mark Donnellan, who is representing Dr. Rosalie Woodruff here today. Well, what an occasion. Great to see so many people who have come together today, and I think Stephen's really summed up what this clinic is all about. I first stepped through the doors of here 25 years ago, and we just had a funny exchange earlier because he couldn't actually remember, because he said, "Have you ever been inside?" I said, "Yes, you treated me 25 years ago." I know it was 25 years ago because my son is 25 and he was only a couple of months old, and I had been feeding, and I was like kind of like this decrepit sort of, I came in and I don't know, Stephen can't remember, but I maintain I might have been his most difficult patient, because he kept telling me to relax. I'm going, yeah, I'm trying to relax. And I think it took a lot of trust on my part, because I didn't know anything. That was the first time I'd ever visited a chiropractor. I didn't understand what was going to happen to me. I was terrified, and then I realised that I wasn't going to be hurt. And in fact, in only a matter of weeks, I think you fixed me. That's why you've never seen me again. So you're a miracle worker. So I first set foot in here at that time, and I knew that the clinic had continued to grow, what I hadn't realised until recently, that it had turned into such a family venture. And I know it's really been part of the community, but to think that it's been open so long that you're now seeing second and third generation patients is absolutely incredible. But I think importantly, you really summed it up when you said you become part of the community. I think it's because you live in the community. Incidentally, we both moved to Kingston at the same time, 1989. That was a fantastic year to move to Kingston. But the growth that has happened to this community since then. Clearly the services you were providing then have continued to be relevant. You've evolved them, the community have embraced them, and so you've grown as the community has grown, and that's a positive, because if there's one thing that Kingston residents don't want to have to do, we don't want to have to leave the area to get the services, particularly in health and wellbeing, that we need. I don't remember this being a Chinese restaurant though. That's intriguing. It'd be wonderful to go through the archives and find.
It was. It's not now.
It'd be great to find an old photo of what it looked like, because I just don't remember it. But I think the other thing that is really important is you talked about the health and wellbeing as a community, and that range of programs that you're now offering. You hit the nail on the head. If you are feeling healthy, then you feel happy. You've got a more positive outlook on life, and you're more likely to engage in the community around you, with your neighbours, with your work colleagues, with people that you come across. And so I think that is a testament to the team that you've built up here, but a very, very important part of being a small business in Kimbra as well, is getting the trust of the community and contributing to their health and wellbeing. Great work that you've done also in relation to engaging with some of our clubs, like the soccer club and the football club. And who knows, we've got an exciting future in Kimbra at the moment, with elite level sports facilities coming to Kimbra, with the Jack Jumpers High Performance Centre and the Tasmania Devils Football Club High Performance Centre. So I can see some wonderful synergies and opportunities for businesses like yours opening up as a result of that, so that you continue to be involved with those clubs who are based in this area. So it's an exciting time, I think, to be a business in Kimbra in that respect. So I'm glad you acknowledged your family, even if it was at my prompting. It's just, I've been at so many awards and openings where the person speaking doesn't acknowledge the family, and it's like, no, please acknowledge your children and your wife, because we know they've been a huge part of the journey with you through this, and the staff as well. I'm sure that Stephen would say you are the backbone, and you're the ones furiously paddling away, trying to make everything look very, very seamless. So thanks to all of you for what you do. Thank you to everyone for coming today, and we've got a very nice ribbon to cut. And with cutting that, I will officially declare the refurbishment open. Do you want to hold the other side?
I should do that. This is all novel to me.
Congratulations.
Cheers.